Alright, we are live. Hello, hello. We are live. Did you miss me? I missed all of you guys. Camp Crystal Lake, hello, hello. Good to see you. How you doing? I know you missed me. I'm never missed. No, thanks. So we got the 49ers versus the Rams tonight. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully I can win tonight. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. LOL. Alright, 14 minutes. I gotta change that to 15. Okay, 25 Rams, A15 clear. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Tonight, from Los Angeles, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
Purdy going to the air right away. Flushed out right. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you.
Joseph Rowe, hello. Good to see everybody here. Hope you're all doing well. Oops.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. And he's going to try and do this himself. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Here's 3rd and 9. Throwing here, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the 1st down.
Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey, down to about the 23.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Here's Purdy. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 yards there for number 15.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Back to throw, Purdy. And it's caught. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners are on the board first on the road here in L.A. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Again, it's Williams. And he powers his way up past the 30. Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Stafford on 3rd down. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking.
What flavor do you like? Do you like the nachos and cheese, the Cool Ranch?
That's a tendency breaker right there, because normally you build up to the
The spicy, fiery kind, which I don't care for, to be honest.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now.
I had a friend who bought the wrong pair of Cheetos or Doritos last year. That was fun.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two.
Every time I go to Subway, I always get Doritos. I was actually craving I was actually kind of craving a Subway tonight, but I did it. I just got me a salad from the store, quick and easy.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. And they'll send Cup in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
It's awfully quiet tonight.
To go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more.
Oh well.
First, in search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
There we go. Oh, nice. Nice.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
4th and 4. We're going to field goal it.
Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
N.O.R.A. able to put this one through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, "We don't think you get the first down against our defense by that decision."
Over the middle, complete. That's Jennings. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Where you going, bud?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain, but not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense.
I hope so too. I have not seen Leslie in a long time.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's
But I'm glad you're here, Camp Crystal Lake.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act.
And Joseph too.
You're exactly right.
I know he was here earlier. But if you I probably do got some lurkers. And I appreciate my lurkers.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They run off tackle right with Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can
Speaking of the devil, hello, good to see you.
2nd and 10 coming
I am
up.
doing good.
Looked like he was
Happy to have you here.
Outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive
Good morning.
was there and just ran him down.
They'll try the air now with Stafford.
Oh.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Just say Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Do 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 do.
Before heading out of bounds. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
There.
They go back to the ground with Williams.
There we go. Cool, first and goal.
43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Part of their strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Yes, we do.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
We got drinks, we got snacks. We got all sorts of fun little stuff. If you're enjoying these little commands and if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit that like button, share this out, and most importantly, subscribe. And it will mean a lot to me.
Williams.
Oh, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing?
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Thank you, Streamlabs.
Williams is going to take this one
Boom.
in for a Rams
Boom.
touchdown.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
But we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here. And they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
For the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead at 10-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run.
How am I? I guess I'm doing okay. No, I'm doing amazing.
Here's N.O.R.A to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And SanFransico gets set to go here. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
That's good to hear, Camp Crystal Lake.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up.
If you know what I'm talking about, what are you doing? Nobody home. Yep.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Good, N.O.R.A. Amazing sounds better than okay. Well, just for you, I'm doing okay.
And the Niners have retaken the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
And what do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Extra point try now for Moody. And that makes it 14-10. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
I just get stressed. That's all.
This take it in at the goal line.
But you're right. You're right.
Out the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Rams getting set to go now. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Stafford now to throw.
Well, I appreciate you guys being here.
He's airing it out for Williams. And
nobody home.
Incomplete.
What are you throwing, dude? The same as zombie apocalypse. Run. Get it.
We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford.
Nope.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Could have had it. He could have had it.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Going up top for Cup. And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's 3rd down. Stafford.
Oh, that's the first one of the night. Rip. That's a rip. Missed tackle.
Down the left sideline and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Dave and Wolfie, hello, hello. Good to see ya.
Now Moody for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
Could have caught it. You could have caught it, but no.
Because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave
Come on,
up.
Stafford.
Converged on his man and broke the play up.
On 2nd down, Williams takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Shifts by him, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yep, no storms. We had some wind, had some rain, but everything went to the south, thankfully.
Now it's Stafford.
I was up pretty late though, like till 5 o'clock this morning.
Chase Young just would not be denied.
Like
That's
between
a
5
loss
and 6, I went to
of 7.
bed.
Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yards.
Then I had a phone call, a couple phone calls in the morning, woke me up. I'm like, all right, I'm awake. I was not a happy N.O.R.A, but it's okay. I had to get up anyways.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down at 17. Now Stafford.
Oh,
This
come on.
incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
I missed that. I missed that.
Here's Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Neighborhood Watch was always one of my favorites.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series.
But if you enjoy German Shepherds, definitely check out Dave and Wolfie. Wolfie is always up to trouble. Poor Dave is always have to do something with her. Nice, nice. First down. Absolutely beautiful. You're only 61.
This is not for the faint of heart right here. Fourth down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. The busy night continues for Williams. Tackle made by Chase Young.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets
chasing sounds a lot of fun. Can I join you, Dave?
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The offense on third down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Fourth and inches.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for him. Oh, look at this play call. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Well, just think of all the attention Wolfie will get.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
She's the cutest dog on the block.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
You and I both know that too.
Williams again, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kyron Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Marr on for the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run.
Maybe.
Following the touchdown, here's N.O.R.A to kick it away.
A lot of money.
Break this out all the way to the 38-yard line.
More.
Return.
I wish I could get paid that much.
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
I would buy myself a diamond ring,
So far here in the second quarter.
and it would say N.O.R.A and friends.
It's been good for him, and right now, if you're on defense, you don't want it to go to great. So you have to just change up coverages and looks on him all the time. Press coverage sometimes, back off and play some man, show some zone, double team him, make him really work for each and every catch.
He's hit the end zone once. Maybe there's more in the tank.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second and 5. Now Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Able to slither by. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's
See, back in the day, guys, me and my brother would play this game a lot. Then we just kind of grew out of it, and once I had this, I'm thinking, get back into it. So this is kind of the reason why I love playing football. I used to play this all the time.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
For many people, that's not your standard play call in that 3rd down situation. But for so many offenses, they just want the ball in the hands of their playmakers in open space. And after he caught it, he did a nice job picking up the first down.
I think I need to change that.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires
Yeah, I gotta correct that.
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his
That's
own
another thing
space
I need
and
to
break a
correct.
tackle along the way.
Thank you, N.O.R.A, for reminding me.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And tackled down after
I should say thank you, Chad.
Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Now Samuel. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. First and 10 at the 11. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
The extra point try now for Moody. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
All right, thank you for lurking.
So Moody,
appreciate you guys being here.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
And thank you for the reminder.
He dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Here's Kyron Williams running out for another possession. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the second time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good returns for the guy. And you know where I'm going. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team, they're rejoicing right now. And they have a high expectation that what they've seen already will continue.
You talk about fantasy.
Oh, no. Come on, guys. Gotta be smarter than that.
You're an expert.
I mean, you were a champ last year. Keep it up.
5th place.
Okay. Well, that's a champ in my book.
Oh. I don't.
Hand it off now, Williams. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
conversions on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Again, it's Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 109 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Stafford.
Really?
He throws there.
Really?
Incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Brock Purdy and the 49ers out for their next possession. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll go on the... No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing is Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And down inside the 15.
Hello, Lemon. Good to see you. How you doing?
46 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They run it again with Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
You're welcome.
40 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes remaining in this first half.
You gotta thank Amy Licious for the snap commands.
Second and 7.
I'm gonna see if I can change things around, maybe. If I don't want to mess it up.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Nope. Nice. No. He could have caught it. He could have caught it. He could have caught it. It's okay. I had coffee Tuesday night before my Fortnite stream.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Yes, I know. I always mess up. I know you're teasing. I know you're joking.
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk
I hope so.
over what to do next.
I hope you are.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The D brought the house, they called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
This 2nd and 4. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he gets this up past the 20. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Lemon, you can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner, okay? Whatever you feel comfortable.
On 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Shotgun now with Purdy.
You can call me Norm too.
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
If you guys know the talk show Cheers. Norm. Good afternoon, everyone. Norm.
And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Where everybody knows your name.
And this is caught, Jennings.
Do.
He's to the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings, 68 yards. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, I know. It's almost midnight on a Thursday. It's been a long week.
They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Talk show, sitcom, drama series. I don't know what you call it anymore. But thank you, Lennon, for the correction. Appreciate you.
To extend the lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
Nightbot is getting you.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Hey, no worries, Lemon. I appreciate you.
Here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And when time quickly faded,
you're a good friend and a good supporter of the channel. You can correct me all you want.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Just gotta catch the ball. Can we just catch the ball, guys? I mean, we just gotta catch the ball. Quit playing patty cake. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second.
You're welcome.
As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yes. Yep.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
I just get into the game. I try to be entertaining to all of you wonderful people.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Again, it's Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Wow, really, dude? Alright, alright.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando, standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. This taken in right around the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Second and 16. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
To throw is Stafford. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. But remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 26. And they'll run it here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now he'll try to run with this. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17.
You know, I wouldn't mind getting to 500 by the end of the month. I'm like halfway there. Last time I checked, I think I'm at 474 as of Tuesday night. You know, I don't really talk about it too much, but getting to 500 would mean a lot to me.
Now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
Especially since I'm kind of like a gaming channel. I mean, I remembering on the Railroad channel, it took me forever to get 1K. But now, this channel, I kind of want to put more oomph to it. You know, I appreciate you all for being here. You know, eventually I'm going to be playing some more games. I want to play Rainbow Six, Dead by Daylight. Hopefully more games in the future, but you know.
Now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing.
I think streaming games on here has been a great niche for me.
That really opens things up for you.
I know you guys enjoy my gaming streams, and it's a lot of fun. Sometimes I get stressed, but hey, it's life.
Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Amy Licious, hello, good to see you. Speaking of the devil.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Well, don't forget about the snaps.
2nd down at 6. Now Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
No Tottenham, hello, good to see you. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. It's 4th and 1. Why not?
I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was gonna say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but
Gotta get that 1st down. There we go. There we go. First down.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
How's Amy doing? Hopefully had a great Thursday. Hope everybody had a great Thursday.
Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter.
Because I'm free falling. I'm a free falling.
They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
There we go. There we go.
Run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
You're okay, but tired. I hear ya.
On the ground, this is Williams. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
I took a bike ride tonight.
Calling no gain on the
A good country bike ride. I actually saw two bald eagles eating roadkill. But it was pretty cool. I know you guys are like, ew. But honestly, it was really cool. One flew right over my head. I tried to get a picture or video of it, but it was too late. I mean, it's America's 250th. Nothing screams more American pride than seeing an American bald eagle. I mean, you don't see that too often around here. Especially out in the country.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
I mean, I love taking bike rides, enjoying nature. It was just really cool.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Second and 9. They'll send Cup in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Stafford. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The kick by N.O.R.A is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
After the made field goal, N.O.R.A back out there to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the
Rams.
And that is a penalty every time. And going to give this
the losing team.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Purdy from the gun. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Does the big boy have the juice? Through the middle of the field. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
Boom.
This defense, Charles, they needed
take it to the house
to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
The Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to run for it with Williams.
Nobody home.
And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away, and now it's down to a 1-score game.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Purdy. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out, got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Here's 3rd and 7. Off the draw, here's Williams. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no 1st down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it. And that's the surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the 1st down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play. Ayuk going to go in motion right. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Purdy. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Extra point try now for Moody. And the lead is up to 14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. L.A. readies for its next possession. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now with just 1 second showing on the
Actually,
play clock,
I delete my
points.
It's
Just their first,
I delete Nightbot, Streamland, Stream Elements, and myself. So technically, I don't count.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive.
So usually I delete my points
only for about 3 yards. 2nd down
after
up.
every game.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 7.
And Amy, if you're still lurking, if you need help with that, I can help you with that as well. For your Streamlabs, if you want that.
Open man right side is Cup complete. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3.
It's just a fun little way to interact in the chat, I guess. Kind of like RPS and drinks and all that fun stuff.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
There we go.
And he's going to be out takes it inside the 40. That gain on third down, good for 28.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess is they'll press the ball down.
I know on some channels you can redeem the points for like sound bites.
Get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Up the middle, Freeman. And he's
go, buddy, go.
Inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll send Kupp in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Do no dance.
Royce Freeman. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. And a little quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's N.O.R.A to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time
this is Madden 24.
You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
How you doing today? Good seeing you.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Completes it to Jennings. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 19. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's Freeman again on second down. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. They need 2. Here's third down. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Stafford now to throw. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee.
And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he's up to the 44-yard line.
7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Stafford. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They give it to Freeman up the gun. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's Freeman again on second down.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Freeman again. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll run it. Freeman. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Royce Freeman.
All right, Jet. It's go time.
Rams go nearly the
Let's go.
Field and finish it off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1 yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire
Let's
drive,
go. Can we do it, Chad? Can we do it?
Into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Now we just have defense. Come on, defense.
Put them up by 1, and it sets us up for quite a finish here. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays.
Yeah, come back.
And the final act,
Yeah, come back. They'll come back.
Following the touchdown, here's N.O.R.A. to kick it away.
All right. Come on, defense.
And it'll come out to the 25.
I want to win. Let's go.
He will not attempt to return. So Purdy and the Niners down by 1. A minute 37 remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. Here's Purdy. And that will be incomplete.
Okay. All right.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33 following a good
Come on, defense. Don't let him score, defense. Let's go.
Throwing, Purdy,
nope.
finding Samuel, and he'll be
all right.
taken down,
Come on.
He does have first down yardage. Counting down toward a minute
1
to
minute
go
left. Let's go.
Game. Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey.
There we go. There we go. Run that clock down.
They'll come up now on second down. Purdy to throw. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings.
All right. 44 seconds. Let's go. Come on, defense.
With the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Come on, D.
Smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete.
30 seconds. Let's go. Come on.
Here, a pickup of 8.
Okay, timeout.
2 to go on second down. The 49ers
Where'd everybody go?
use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Purdy to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
20 seconds left.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's first down. To throw is Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Come on.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout.
Okay,
with
final
7
timeout.
seconds
Let's
left.
go.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Are they gonna freaking kick it? No. No.
In this situation, the defense was effective, able to
Gosh
stop
darn
it
it.
before you get a good head of steam going.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody. His first attempt
Come on, missed
here,
it.
and it's a big one. It's for the win. And
Damn
his
it.
kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that bone, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
This one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.
Alright, chat. I don't know. Like I say every time, we'll do this again. We will prevail. It was a good, close game. Definitely want to win that game, but it's okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it. We're going to do a hashtag N.O.R.A at Mo Chronic. He is live right now. There's the link. But thank you all for being here. Much love to you all. And we'll probably do this again tomorrow night. I don't know yet, but we'll be streaming again. But thank you all for being here. Much love to you all. Stay safe, stay healthy. Wash your hands, drink your soap, and so much more. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy. Be kind to one another and love one another, and so much more. This world is a crazy place we live in. Let's show some love. But on that note, I'm calling it. Have a good night. Have a good night, y'all. Thanks for being here. Do me a favor. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share this out and subscribe. And if you're watching this on the replay, love to hear from you. But on that note, you guys have a good night. Much love. Take care.